these darn cats. If I could, I'd kick him. Aren't you, Gary? Gary, Gary, you're a sweetie. But this one, Dinky, Stinky, you are a menace. You have a UTI. Yeah, I gotcha. I know you. I see you. I know you hear me. Anyway, folks, this is a rant. Actually, I want to apologize if I have offended anyone with my style of humor that I have been always trying to incorporate in my shtick. I think just doing the same old thing gets a little tedious. Let me see if you see what I see. Hey, Brenda. There's that you see over there. Back. Oops. Back. Digging at my plants. I see you. Anyway, that's another rant. But I try to keep my orchid room really secure from these tigers. And I also primarily use this room to paint, which is my hobby. Keeps me getting in here and pees on my painting cloth. And the owner of these, tigers just laughs and says, I don't know how they get in here. I don't know. Not me. They're not my kids. Control. I don't know. But it smells like, and don't be misled just the fact that I like men, because I have been with many women, so I know. And I've been around a man who's had a UTI and there was no fishy. So is that gonna, if I don't, because it's all tucked in there and I have stuff to do. And I've been cleaning up, don't mind this mess. I have been cleaning up behind there because I've got to add another rack. Although I have been putting things outside, but I'm going to have to bring them in. It's going to be 30, down into the 30s on Sunday morning, Saturday night, which sucks, the big one. But I have no choice. But, the parent of the lion, yes, just laughs and blames it on a ghost that somehow can get in there. And besides that area, please someone tell me if that putrid fragrance is detriment to my orchids, because I can smell it. And in fact, in this side, and I'm not doing my apology, but I will do that. Over here, I don't know where she peed, but I smell it. And this is the furnace room, so it stays pretty warm in here. But I do have humidity fans. So, but I am really thinking about pulling all of these out. And we have been figuring out a space outside. Hallelujah. So maybe, keep your fingers crossed, I will have all of my orchids here maybe, and a possible greenhouse. So, but anyway, my rant is about that. And this is the furnace room, although the furnace has been shut off because we have been having 80s. Um, anyhow, and it was forecasted to stay above 50 at night. And I think this is where she pees because I smell it right here. And the fans are blowing it out that way. And you see that biatch. Where is that lion killer or lion king? I don't know. Anyway, on a personal note, as I was kind of indicating before, I want to apologize. Maybe I've been coming across pretty judgmental. Not really. I mean, I judge myself more than anybody, but um, it's I'm just trying to help. Um, maybe question doing a little bit better, especially when they're talking about put them down. I just want them to be successful, in anything that I feel like I might have a few tips. And, it's up to that person. But it's only when they ask. I am the last person to offer anyone any sort of advice unless they ask it or unless they're, you know, acting as if they are reaching out in the orchid community for assistance. Or I mean, we all want comments, and I mean, if we put ourselves out there in the public domain, we should be, have thick skin. And I mean, so, and I assume we are all family. We're all orchid delirious. Really, it's not just limited to the Victorian age. And one person who has the copyright. Really, we are all orcaholics, and it all is no different than when the Victorian queens and the what would you call them? Princesses. They were royals. They all had titles. Anyway, I try to use humor, and I am self-effacing at times. I am the worst orchid grower I know. So I am seeking knowledge. I am not a pro. So, but anyhow, if I offend anyone, not my intention. It is really just to reach out and maybe gain a new companion, or who knows, a new subscriber or anyone. But it's never meant to offend. We are all in this together. If I see someone chopping their plants, I mean, I used to watch Miss Orchid Girl before any of you, and she used to do that. And I used to question her that were solely based on environmental or cultural, but she was sort of guiding others who were watching her fan base to do the same, to copy her, which they did faithfully. But anyway, that's a other topic. I just, questioned her, just her choices, from one to another. You do things for a reason. And I just was questioning her, and it was, but I knew I didn't want to watch her for, any lessons or any cultural guidance because I just didn't feel like she, uh, anyhow. So that's really what I really wanted to say. Um, can anyone tell me if that's a problem? Because I am gonna whoop somebody and get them out of the yard and to clean up after their, panther. Especially now while she's sleeping. This is the perfect time. And I want to give you a closer view of this before I go. This is my pumila, or it's actually Arangus hyloides or pumila. And you can see those inflorescence that are coming off to the side. Yeah, there's that right there. And there's there underneath there. There. That's an inflorescence. And then there's that one. And I think I saw another one peeking out. But these can be sequential. This is the glossy Arangus pumila. No, it's not. It's Pumilo hyloides. Pumilo. All right. That's it, folks. Yeah, that's it. I am going to fill up this humidifier. Let me see what's the humidity here. It's 65% humidity, 65 temperature, so that's fine. There's my Joyce and Gracum Joyce Stewart. Got those inflorescence sticking out. And I showed that in that other video. And here is, look. No, that's just a new flower spike. But I believe that's just a new growth. And that is my Maxillaria shrinkiana. That's what that is, Maxillaria shrinkiana. All right. Let me check this one out. What is the tag? This is a trichoglotis. Oh, that's my carthagensis. Okay, that's it. Anyhow, forgive me if I've offended anyone, and uh, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching.